Yeah, welcome in Streak C and welcome in Boobies. I need to pull up Split. Okay, one more second. Also, yeah, welcome in Cerberus. Yeah, welcome in Rubble. Yo, Rubble, when are you gonna get a run? Waiting to see. Welcome in Quinian. Alright, 3. No, I'm not participating in the relay other than as a commentator. Also testing. Is my mic working? Okay. Yeah, it looks like it is. Is that percent the good ending? Or, like, I'm just wondering if that is a full run or if that is a partial run. Gotcha. Good that he got out of my way. Which, oh, you mean Rubbles? Maybe. Nice, nice. Yeah, welcome in, Trenton. Breath of Fire 3's been getting a lot of activity lately. Yeah, we're hoping Fun Bears go well today. That's been pretty good for me. I've even been playing it riskier and it still hasn't been brutal. It's more the Fun Bears are actually my problem. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. I don't know. I wonder if he has like, if he's like coded to have maximum health possible. Like the 65k health. And yeah, probably it soft locks if anything, because you're not supposed to win that battle. No, I figure that the code is probably set where the battle ends when Ryu's health is 0. Oh. Yeah, it could be. It could be that their every turn their health gets set back to max health. That would be interesting. Only Nitrodon would probably know the answer to that. I mean, maybe Charles might know, but I feel like that's more of a Nitrodon question. I was trying to remember. I had a feeling that I do a menu for some reason, but I didn't know why. Oh! I forgot why I do that. I'm like, why wouldn't I do that in the other shop? That's why. It's all coming back to me. Yeah, I have that in like bold letters now and red to make sure that I do that. Because I've done that quite a few times. Not the fastest I've done this, but it's not the slowest either. For fishing, yeah. Yo, thank you for the raid. And it worked today. Who's raiding me? Yo, Dash Retro, thank you for the raid. Yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Big Nakas. And thank you for the good luck, Dash. Yeah, for everyone here, welcome in. My name is iBlink22. We're just doing some Breath of Fire 2 Derust. Oh, this fight sucks. I might even try to run from this. Yeah, this is bad. Going for... No, I'm not. I'm trying to get a mini PB. I want to just break 630. We're in a really bad position. What is this fight? Yeah, it's not too bad. I think if I get one more fight, I'm gonna reset. And we're pretty likely to get another fight. Too many fights. I'm not a real big fan of this run. Oh yeah, I forgot that you were sick, Charles. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm playing on original hardware, but I'm using an EverDrive right now. I'm using the FK pack. But I have the in-game hooks turned off, so there's no chance of being able to save state. The reason I do that is because actually some of the higher RAM games, or the higher memory games, end up getting all buggy because of the in-game memory. So like having the hooks ends up causing it to crash. This game is rough. Like, it makes FF7's RNG look tame. Welcome in, Bong. Oh, fuck, I'm going the wrong way. I'm doing really bad because I'm reading chat. Honestly, yeah. No, and Charles is right, actually. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. I already made way too many mistakes. Where would you even start from? Oh, we're 2 resets in already. Yeah. No, I made too many mistakes there. I lost like 10 seconds. First dragon statue, but that's already after a glitch. Technically, you could already have done a glitch by then. Yeah, like, there's more argument to Breath of Fire 1 having a post-opening save, even though, arguably, it would be extremely hard to verify somebody having picked up the V potion or not. But how can you verify that? I mean, I guess you can easily verify that because someone will have the thing, but like Charles is saying, and then also, then where do you draw the line on that? Then you start giving an inch and people start taking a mile. So if you already start doing that, then what becomes allowed? And you get into a whole argument of what people feel is fair and etc. 8 minutes is not that bad. Hey, that actually barely got me there. There was a chance that could have taken a 5th turn, and that would have been frustrating. Yeah, the honestly worst thing of the run ends up being... Yo, welcome in, Jeff. The worst thing of the run ends up being losing your run because you couldn't run away in Infinity. That is probably the worst part of the run. Yo, welcome in, Drexus. It's not the worst part. You basically have like something about like a 1 in 100 to 1 in 200 chance of failing a run. But if you fail a run, there is a very high likelihood that Kat gets knocked out of her shaman form or dies. Yeah, I'm with you. I've already seen this can of worms opened up in the FF7 community tons of times. And most of the time it ends up coming around with the discussion of Turbo. That I'd rather not see anything like that with this game. Well, I'm the same way. I do a safety save and gate mostly because the setup can also kill your run. But losing about 1.5 minutes to the to resetting off of a fail setup is much better than being near Baruberry or like being in the last room before Delogany and then dying. Because that's like an 8-minute time loss. Oh. Oh, that is like way too much text. I fucked up there. Yo, thank you, Tunes. Appreciate that. I didn't realize that that was 10 seconds of text that I'm eating right there. That's wild. I forgot to hold R for that text box. And I'm just talking to chat, so I'm not even focused on the game, really. But it's fine. This is Catterday. We're having fun. And it's a Derust run. For the most part, I'm not expecting to make it through Tag Woods. Tag Woods is probably the next thing that I find more frustrating. A literal brick wall in the run that you're just up to the mercy of RNG of whether the run continues or not at like 30-something minutes into the run. I'm fine losing runs to things that are in my control. Kind of annoying when you lose runs because something outside of your control just made you not continue. But like me making the wrong text choice there and losing 10 seconds in the beginning of the game. Fine, like, yeah, we reset. Yeah, the shortcut in the fishing RNG is also very frustrating, but it's not run ending, unfortunately. It would be a mercy killing if it was. Tag Woods. It's the second dungeon of the game. Oh my gosh, we saved a turn. Did that also crit, like the lightning bolt? Nina's solo section's not nearly as bad as I had made it out before. I definitely think Tag Woods is worse. It's bad, but I remember now that you... I was actually thinking about it a few days ago when I was heading home from work about how you came up with that strategy to defend turn 1. I totally forgot about that. Tiger Woods. I just got what you guys are saying now. It's so crazy. Saving a turn is like 3 seconds of time save. Lava is like the breath of fresh air of that part of the run. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that once you get below 630, I think yo PD. I think once you get below 630, you're at the mercy of RNG for a lot of the run. Yeah, I just realized, like, if you hit yes there, not only do you get more text from what he says, but then he goes away, and once you step out of the room, he also starts texting, like, giving you more text right after that. So it's definitely not... It's definitely a reset if you hit yes. Is that a genuine question, though, Edie? Because I thought you'd watch me play this. Oh, no, it's not okay. That is pretty AIDS. That's great. Y'all are funny. Yeah, for anyone who's wondering, if you came over from Dash and you don't know who I am, my name is iBlink22. I speedrun JRPGs. I started with FF7, but I've kind of transitioned into doing SNES RPGs because they accommodate my schedule a little bit better. Most of them are shorter. This is the one that's like about as long as an FF7 run, for no slots. I may end up coming back to FF7 at some point, but there are just some things that I need for that to happen. So one of them is I'm looking into a controller that I would want to run with. So I'm looking for a particular type of turbo controller to use, and whether or not I can find one that works, I might end up making my own. Just things have kind of come to a stop with that recently, but there are other games on my list that I'm going to be running. I've ran Breath of Fire 1, but currently I'm doing Breath of Fire 2 and Earthbound. This is just my first run back to Breath of Fire 2 since I've gotten my last Earthbound PB, and it's been maybe at least 4 months. The greatest PS1 controller. Wow, losing that turn with the defend did lose me some substantial time. Yo, Dust Poncho, thank you for the follow. I think it lost me 5 seconds. Because I was ahead by 2 seconds after the beak. And that was the only RNG that I really had. It's crazy. But being 5 seconds behind here is not bad. I'm comparing to a good time for that split. The only thing that could be better is if kind of what we had with Beak of getting a crit and dying first turn. Like, average time for that split is about 8:14. Okay, we're gonna do the menu here. So I'm setting up a glitch here with that menu. You need to have Bo in the first party. Well, more specifically, you need Ryu in the second party slot to do the glitch. So, getting set up here. We need a couple of items to get that glitch going. True. Really is. Well, I don't know. I actually care about pace pace by the Harpies and Roach. Even though it could go bad. I think I got 3. Okay, much better start, even though I made the mistake with the antidote. We did. Wow! Okay. This should get me level 2. I think this should kill him. That work? Ew. Oh yeah, it definitely is, but don't worry, there is a way. There's a lot that can go wrong, and there's a lot that can go right. Oh my god. Getting kind of bad. Oh, I can't have another encounter after this. Oh, what is it gonna be? Come on. Too many encounters. Really bad. Oh my gosh. Bad. They're hitting him really hard. He might be dead. Crazy. Those were some crazy hits for level 3. Even with the runaway, he was like max health and took like 6s on the first turn, I think. He took some crazy amount of damage. He took 17 damage on turn 1. Even with me doing a runaway, that didn't seem really good. I've seen them hit as low as like 2 before. That's when he's level 2. So gross. Where are these hits? This Bright Fest 2015 looks pretty cool. Gold badge is pretty cool. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I could have sworn that I did it right, but that makes sense. I must have really punched through that so fast. Yeah, I didn't notice either. I just noticed that I took way more damage than I should have. Oh, almost made this mistake again. I thought that the sound that I heard, because the number of beeps was wrong, but I thought it was because I might have only bought 2 steel armors. So I was right that the number of beeps sounded off, but I think it was probably a textual error where I bought the 3 steel armors and only 1 suede armor. That's so funny. The price of trying to go too fast. I guess that also makes sense. Ryu taking more damage like that, even during the level up sessions. Because normally he doesn't take any damage at all. Normally he's just a truck. Good. Yo, Chrisar, welcome in. Our typical 814 right here. Oh, we're trying. We're 3 resets deep. Last one was the furthest we got. We reset at Harpy. That was crazy though. The world map travel was awesome. No encounter. Enjoy your dinner. Appreciate you stopping by. Eh, close. Really? That's bad luck. Oof. We're getting really shafted. Please run away. Yo, Trenton, thank you for the YouTube. Okay, 2 turns is okay, I guess. I forgot, I hadn't gotten a lead off in a while. Oh, really, Ryu? Only a few seconds, but geez. Okay, this is okay. This is less okay now. Counter. 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 Nice. I need to heal, actually. We'll use Bo's heal here. Ooh. Interesting. If one of them's dead, then they don't do the thing where they attack each other. That's really bad. Yikes. 1 minute behind. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, the script, I guess, is that if they're alive on turn 2, then they attack each other. But I guess if you kill off one of them on turn 1, then they don't do that. Really? I'm getting so unlucky with these encounters. Bro, why? I guess leadoffs are fine, but... I'm gonna probably heal. Let's see. We'll get to the stairs and heal. I might get into one more battle. Yeah, nice. Really bad fight. Crazy. Every time that we have a good section, like goodish section, of course, like something comes up to make it worse. Bow is level 6, okay. Oh yeah, we're losing time on this split too. Yeah, thanks for Sark. Those smashes would be good on the other roach. Kinda wanted counterattacks, if anything. Crazy. Level 6 Ryu. Normally this time that I got on Roach is the time that I would want to be finishing my Death Warp. They're really good. Counters and slams are really good in this game. For for up until you get to, I think, August. I'm thinking. I guess until you get to the point where you have people with the glitch weapons. Because then his damage is slower than everybody else's. Yeah. Ugh. Kinda sucks that we're level 6 now. Like, actually sucks. Because every encounter that we go on the way is meaningless to us. And all he took was a bed candle. You know, for what it's worth, I agree. I wish there was a steal option in this game. I kind of wish there was a steal option in Breath of Fire 1 as well. But I feel at that point, then Karn would have been way too strong. He can steal, he's shaman. That would be cool, though. That would be, like, the way that they balance it is that he loses it while fused. Useless fight. Yeah. I feel. Please run away. Please run away. Good? Good. Yeah, I have my own as well. That's funny. Okay. This would have been a sub 30 if we were on a better pace. Oh, like on Monster Island? Yeah. No encounter. Okay. That's rare. Well, more realistically, it's that I would have been ahead if I hadn't taken that time loss. Like, that would have been a good time, is what I'm trying to say. Ooh. Make it to that? Yeah, agreed. Ah, it's daytime. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh, wait. Fuck. Oh, that was really bad. Yeah. I usually can do that pretty easily. No, I think he means the glitch. The switch glitch. And yeah, you can do it on emulator. If you can't do it on emulator, that's one thing. Yeah, you can do it on emulator. Timing's a little different, but you can do it. I'm normally really good at it, but I fumbled with it a little bit right there, and it was embarrassing. All right. See how this goes. You want to do it in both. Come on. We're gonna do it like a few times. I might die here. There we go. Are you fucking kidding me? I have to actually use this. I might die though. Okay, good. That's annoying. I mean, at level 6, you might as well just like YOLO run stuff. Because if you get it, it's faster than just doing the fight. On the tile. Nice. Well, then it would be whatever you map A and B to on the emulator or whatever. So it's still the same concept. It's just the timing's going to be a little bit different on emulator. If that wasn't a lead off, I would have killed that because that actually is easier to kill off. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, Malpar, thank you for the follow. Counterattack again? You. Okay. Still far enough, could get an encounter. But I don't. Okay. That sucks. Or... Okay, McGee, like, what are you doing with all these counters? I need to read a counter, too. 6. 8. 10. That's such a big hit. 12. More time loss. 14. 16. A counter would be nice here. Nice. Hit both, please. Good. Dead. Oh, now it doesn't want to give me an encounter. Almost one. That one would have killed me. Wow. Is that right? Yeah, okay. The steel armor is the one that I get confused with. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Yo, Renzer, thank you for the good luck. This run's not gonna really make it. Plus 2 minutes is a lot at this point. So we'll just go to Terrapin and see how it goes. If we're on a good pace, we'll continue. But I highly doubt it because my Terrapin split, I always lose time. And all the early game time save that I wanted is not there. 2. Okay. 3. 4. 5. Nice, no heal. It's mostly because most of my time saves in the early game. Like, I have a good 3 minutes in the early game up for Terrapin. And I know that my time at Terrapin, I always am gonna lose it. I think I'm against a gold Terrapin. But I'd rather be very strict about my early game because it's easier to reset early on versus taking the time loss beyond Terrapin. Like, if I lose time at beyond Terrapin, I mean, I might as well just continue the run and see where it goes, because resetting after about an hour is really rough. Wonder if I have Cure at this point. Yep. Can't remember if you get Cure at level 7 or level 6, so... But I guess I'll always know that I get it by this point. Level 7? Okay. But it makes sense. I can just use it right there right before cat. Now I have a couple of herbs that I can just utilize. If I need to like clean and move the herbs down for the smokes, then I can just use that herb and use the smoke immediately next to it. And I mean, realistically, if you're looking at whether, like, where I am versus what you were just saying, we're almost at plus 5 minutes versus my sum of bests at this point. Might be able to save some time here. I didn't realize that cat has a lot of time saved to it. Ever since I changed to detail timer, where I can see what my split time is, much more accommodating for me knowing like what my pace is or what available time save I have on certain splits. It's like 50. For health, 220, okay. 70. Okay, we'll take that. 90. 9. Oh, come on. Still 9. 11. 12? I'll say that's 12. 13. Oh, come on, please, no. Ooh, max rolled right there. That's crazy. GG. We don't have time to start another one, so I'm gonna take a break and then we're gonna go play Pokemon. So I'll raid out. It happens. Someone mentioned earlier, like, oh, you know, cat's really rough and whatever, and that never really happens to me. That happens. Like, it's possible she can do that. I had 23 health, so double slam was definitely an opportunity for me to die. But she needed to hit it like a 24 or higher, and that's about like 50% of her damage roll on a slam. So the fact that she just max rolled was pretty unfortunate. Yeah, let's see who I'll raid you to. I haven't raided Cornfed in a while, so I'll send you over to Cornfed. Enjoy some Final Fantasy VII goodness. And we'll see where more Breath of Fire stuff happens. Kind of the schedule during from now on kind of is going to be that if I do runs during the week, it's going to be Earthbound, and if I run during the weekend, it's going to be we might do some of this until I get under a 630. But later.